வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, மீண்டும் ஒரு வீடியோ சந்திப்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி. ஸோ இன்றைக்கி கிளாஸில் we discuss about then continuation from the before classes. ஸோ லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸில் then Zeeman effect பார்த்தோம். ஸோ அதோட கண்டினியூவேஷன் தான் இன்றைக்கி பார்க்க போகிறோம், anomalous Zeeman effect. ஸோ இது லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸே நம்ம டீட்டெயிலாக டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஜஸ்ட் we move on to the recap. ஆல்ரெடி we have to discuss about Zeeman effect. ஸோ இதை பார்க்க நண்பர் சேனல் பிளேலிஸ்ட் இல்லை டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் லிங்க் கொடுக்குறேன், அதை யூஸ் பண்ணி வேணும் நண்பர்கள் அதை பாருங்கள். ஸோ டுடே we move on to the anomalous Zeeman effect. Okay. Anomalous Zeeman effect. Okay. So then why anomalous? So because here electron spin play important roles. Okay, that is the important case. Then electron spin on the that is the important role. Important role in anomalous Zeeman effect, because in normal Zeeman effect la normal Zeeman effect la only orbital angular momentum மட்டும் தான் possible. Okay, but in anomalous Zeeman effect la both orbital angular momentum L and spin angular momentum okay, so together. Okay, then together L plus S, orbital angular momentum and spin angular momentum, that is anomalous Zeeman effect. Only orbital angular momentum na Zeeman effect. Then both orbital angular momentum and spin magnetic momentum na then anomalous Zeeman effect. So anomalous Zeeman effect la spin varadnala it should be a complicated than comparing to the normal Zeeman effect. So in the anomalous Zeeman effect varakudiya weak magnetic field வந்து we have to rectify next one. There should be a patch and back effect la adu epdinu we have to discuss in the next classes. Okay, so then both interaction the atom behaves differently in magnetic field. Okay, so அப்போ both interaction லேயுமே என்ன ஆகும், anomalous Zeeman effect la magnetic field வந்து it should be a one type of behavior. In that normal anomalous Zeeman effect la the atom behaves differently in magnetic field. Okay, so that's why in both interaction the atom behaves differently in magnetic field. So okay, அப்போ ஸ்பின் வந்து ஸ்பின் இன் நார்மல் Zeeman எஃபெக்டில் in normal Zeeman effect la spin is 0, no spin. Okay, in anomalous Zeeman effect la only orbital angular momentum. Okay, in anomalous Zeeman effect la then spin is not equal to 0, then include spin. Okay, this is most important, one mark like கேட்கலாம். Okay, so spin இல்லனா that should be a normal Zeeman effect. If you include spin that it should be anomalous Zeeman effect. Okay, so in normal Zeeman effect, so then we have to put table, you have to easily understand. Okay, so then type, next component observed and what are the causes. Okay, so then first type, normal Zeeman effect la only we have to get 3 lines. So only orbital motion, that should be a L. Next, in anomalous Zeeman effect, more than 3 lines. Here orbital plus spin interaction. Okay, so most important, nariya 1 mark idhilende varum. Okay, so this is the anomalous Zeeman effect. You have to understand difference from the normal Zeeman effect. Okay, so next we move on to the some of the theoretical and formulas for anomalous Zeeman effect. Okay, so then total angular momentum எப்படி எழுதலாம்? Then total angular momentum. So here electron has 2 types of angular momentum, that is then J is equal to then L plus S. Okay, here J is the total angular momentum quantum number, then L is the orbital angular momentum, then S is the spin angular momentum. Okay, so most important, so நிறைய இடத்து நம்ம இதை யூஸ் பண்ணோம். Okay, so then J is equal to L plus S. Okay, next we move on to the formulas. Okay, then what are the formulas we have to use in this anomalous Zeeman effect? Then what is the energy shift? Energy shift in magnetic field is same. அங்க எப்படி நம்ம Zeeman effect எழுதணுமோ அதே மாதிரி தான். Then del E is equal to then Bohr magnetron mu B is equal to then mj, here gj plus magnetic field. அங்க எப்படி எழுதிருப்போம் in normal then del E is equal to then Bohr magnetron mu B ml plus B. This is for normal. Okay, அங்க only it should be a orbital angular momentum மட்டும் இருக்கும், அதனால we have to take it as ml. Here mj is the total angular momentum, so then J is equal to then n plus s வரும். Here spin வரதுனால we have to add gj. Okay, so அப்போ then mu b is equal to Bohr magnetron, already நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும். So last class நம்ம சொல்லிருப்போம் what is the value for Bohr magnetron. Then B is equal to then magnetic field strength. So நான் again ஒரு தடவை சொல்லிடுறேன் ஏன்னா most important. Then Bohr magnetron is equal to then H by then 2m, then H equal to then H by 2 pi, அப்போ then H then 4 pi me. So most important. So what is the value for Bohr magnetron? Then 9.27 into 10 power minus 24 joule per Tesla. Okay, ampere meter square. Okay, here, then mj is equal to then minus j2 plus j, then gj is equal to landing g factor. Okay, so most important, that is 1. so the formula is sometimes a problem கேட்கலாம். okay, so the landing g factor, then gj can be write it as 1 plus j into j plus 1 plus s into s plus 1 minus l into l plus 1 divided 2j into j plus 1. okay, so most important, most important. okay, so this formula only predicate, so this formula predicts the number and spacing of spectral line. so okay, so these are all the important point we have to remember in that anomalous Zeeman effect. so anomalous Zeeman effect nale, so short ah நம்ம என்னன்னா இன்னைக்கு டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so some of the point you have to remember, then important points. அப்போ spin என்னது, spin is not equal to 0 for anomalous Zeeman effect. next the spectral line split up into multiple component. okay, multiple components. next என்னது, then landing g factor is most important, landing g factor. so then it support vector atom model, sometimes கேட்கலாம், then vector model of atom. okay, then fifth point, the normal effect is special case of anomalous effect. okay, so in the point எல்லாமே most important. okay, so then the normal Zeeman effect, then anomalous Zeeman effect. okay, so the normal Zeeman effect is a rare in real atoms, but in anomalous Zeeman effect is a common one. okay, so these are all the important point you have to remember or you have to recall while studying the anomalous Zeeman effect. okay, then next classes we have to give simplify formulas for anomalous Zeeman effect, and meanwhile then upcoming videos we have to discuss about some of the problem related to the Zeeman and anomalous Zeeman effect. okay, thank you.